In the last hour, I got my hands on court records, and this is answering a lot of those questions. With this case, the sad reality is we have children now left without their moms. People are excited. Join now with Cole Stanley. Big night, taking the majority, 75% of votes. This is kind of what we're seeing now. You're still not advised, and you're not supposed to be driving through this water. The motorcycle units are out here. There's cops on bicycles, all stage ready if anything does go south. Fans are going to be back tomorrow for Game 3. Businesses say they're ready for the extra rush of customers, and like fans, they're expecting a big win tomorrow night. This is a big corn maze. It's 20 acres. I did a little bit of math to put that into perspective. That's nearly 15 football fields. Some residents are frustrated with Excel's decision, leaving them literally and figuratively in the dark. This new aircraft gives the team more flexibility in time-critical situations. As for children under the age of 13, they must be wearing the life jacket when the vessel is underway. Each Christmas box is tailored to each individual child. It includes things like toys and games to toiletries like body wash. Take what you need and give what you can. That's the motto of B's Neighborhood Pantry. Ask Coach Tank what he would like hearing people to know about deaf culture. We begin tonight with huge developments in a story we've been following closely. The disappearance of two Kansas women who went missing in Texas County, Oklahoma. Good morning, happy Tuesday. We are in first alert weather mode. Yes. Some more strong winds today. Why is it so important to get involved with businesses and help give them that push and help them grow and thrive? Yeah. Helping overnight, fire crews continue to battle blazes across the Panhandle. Texas A&M Forest Service has been called in to assist two new fires. Attendees say they were there for more than just abortion, but the way the hearing was handled. Emotions were running high at the Texas County Courthouse. Family, friends, and the community saw more than just a mugshot of the suspects linked to the deaths of Veronica Butler and Jillian Kelly. Do you have any remorse? Did you do it?
Did you murder those women? Do you have anything to say to the children whose mothers are murdered?
Why? One by one, each suspect was led inside the Texas County Courthouse, wearing handcuffs, leg shackles, and a bulletproof vest, showing their face for the first time since the brutal killings to Veronica Butler and Jillian Kelly's families.
Just hope justice is served.
All four suspects are facing charges that include 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of kidnapping, and 1 count of conspiracy to commit murder. The prosecutors said the suspects lured Butler and Kelly to Highway 95 and Road L and took them to another location where they died from injuries.
How can you hate somebody so much that you want to kill them? How can you hate the mother of your grandchildren so much that you want to end her life? That was not fair to her. That's not fair to our family.
It's not fair to Jillian's family either.
Inside the courtroom that isn't allowing cameras, Butler's father was seen lunging toward all 4 suspects, shouting profanities. The suspects showed little emotion. From my seat in the courtroom, I saw Cora Twombly shake her head no as charges were read aloud. Prosecutors say the death penalty is a possibility for all suspects if convicted. Even for law enforcement, this case is hitting home.
We're not robots. We are human beings and we have emotions. So I'm getting emotional.
The 4 suspects are expected back in court May 15th at 9 in the morning for a status hearing. This is the harsh reality for many in Scotts Acres. Their homes now turned to ash. But for one homeowner, he had to watch it all burn while saving others.
Charles is a hero.
Charles Clark is a volunteer firefighter and responded to the largest wildfire in state history. His home was in the path of the flames.
We did not have the resources here to save my house or any of the ones that we lost. We were able to save some houses, my neighbor's house included.
That neighbor is Chanel Young. Although her home is standing, she did lose some items like her shed.
And this thing was full of so much stuff, my kids' stuff, my wedding stuff.
But she says it's nothing compared to Charles losing his home.
It's heartbreaking because we love Charles. And we have since the day that he moved in. And so to see him lose everything is like really hard.
As the smoke clears, Charles finds himself engulfed in heartbreak, despair, and frustration.
And being helpless as to not being able to do more, to not be able to have saved every house. It sucks. The whole thing. Wishing that I could have gotten here faster. All the second guessing that I've done in the last week. What could I have done different? What could we as a department have done different? Us as a community have done different. There's not really any good answers to any of it. We did what we could do. This fire was a beast.
There's dozens of homes in this neighborhood burned like this one. That's including the home of Joyce Blankenship, who died in the fire. In Hutchinson County, Sydnee Batzlaff, NewsChannel 10. This is Cinder the porcupine. She survived the Panhandle wildfires and was found near Lake Meredith. Since her rescue, Cinder has made remarkable progress, and her journey has stolen the hearts of many in the Panhandle, mine included.
So we just soak her in here every day. And then try to debride that and pull that off.
Feet are getting soaked because her pads are burned. She is going to lose the pads on her feet, and with animals, they do not grow back, the pads. She'll likely have calluses, Dr. Wolf said.
The fire also had burned her nose and around her chin.
That burned tissue has now been removed.
Now that that's gone, she's able to move her jaw better, she can breathe better, she can try to bite us now. You know, she's just feeling a whole lot better.
Cinder was also pregnant, but the almost full-term baby passed.
When we saw the baby out of the embryonic sac, I mean, it looked like it could have got up and took off running. They're born with their eyes open, had all of its fur. It was precious. It was a little girl. She weighed 3.5 ounces. They gave her a name, Ember, and those ashes are going to be used in one of the trees that we plant at the Education Center.
With the amount of damage that she sustained with losing the baby, you would think a lot of animals would give up, and she has not.
Cinder is a fighter, a true testament to the resilience of the Panhandle.
She's like a little bright light in all of this, and even though her journey is not easy and it's hard, she just brings a little bit of joy through all of that.
Not only has Cinder stolen the hearts of the Panhandle,
we've got people from Ireland and the UK and South Africa and Australia reaching out, people sending socks for her feet. These specialized little booties with traction so she doesn't slip.
A t-shirt fundraiser has also begun, already raising nearly $20,000. As for Cinder's future, it is likely she won't be able to be released back into the wild. She will have her own enclosure and become an ambassador at Wild West Wildlife's new Education Center.